Well, Matt, we almost didn't show up this week, but here we are.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. We were going to take the week off, and then all kinds of news broke late in the night, late this evening. So we put everything together and made it happen. That's what we do. We make stuff happen.
We make it happen on the fly. And for those on the WDW couple page, unfortunately, Josh will not be joining us again tonight. He will be back next week. I think he promised.
He promised us.
I heard the word promise.
Yep.
So Josh will be back next week. We promise. So if you don't hear from Josh next week, it's Josh's fault.
We'll give you his cell phone number and everybody can text him.
Yep. There you go.
I'm sure that'll go over real well.
It'll go over so well. Josh wouldn't be mad at us at all.
If people don't know, Josh is probably mentally preparing for what's he got? The race coming up Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday
Is it
night?
Thursday?
I think so. That's the word on the street.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the next Run Disney. That's what Marianne told me.
Well, Josh has got some preparing to do because he just spent a week on a Norwegian cruise.
Norwegian Dawn. That was my Dave. I've told you that. That's my first ship I've ever been on.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't a Delta Dawn. Delta Dawn. What's that flag? Okay, anyway. Hold up. Got to take my sip of the bourbon just to get the show ready. All right, now we're good to go. So while you are looking at the comments and everything, I will go ahead and get us kicked off and started. You ready for this, Matt?
Let's have some fun tonight. We got a lot to go, a lot of fun stuff to go over tonight.
We got some over this side. Spooky speculations. We've got some big news coming back that just came out.
Anybody who's not excited about that news that broke about 2 hours ago, you're not a real Disney fan. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Are you gatekeeping over here? Oof. Okay. All right. So here we go. That was Hot Takes with Just Matt. All right.
Just Matt. You see my name? I changed it.
I like it. Just Matt. Well, welcome to the Goldgell Getaways webcast / podcast. I'm Dave Adams. That is Just Matt.
Matt.
Of Goldgell Getaways. Who are we at Goldgell Getaways? Well, I'll tell you. We are a full-service vacation planner specializing in Disney vacations, cruises, and so very much more. We have travel planners who... Why do I always struggle with planners? Every week, man.
It's your Alabama accent.
Apparently. We got them there, travel planners who have been all over the world and can help you plan your next trip, whether you have big kids, small kids, no kids, and adult kids like myself and Matt. We can help you plan your next vacation, no matter how small or how big said vacation is. And as I mentioned before, we are authorized Disney vacation planners.
That we are.
And we had a survey, Matt, but not anymore because it's done, right?
It is. Is it? Yeah. It ends April 1st, right? So
what are we picking? It's the one we're picking, the cruise one? Or
the cruise one is from February that we've been holding out, waiting for Josh. Josh gave us the go ahead to make that happen tonight. So we're going to pull that winner from the list from February.
Okay.
I think the March one, I don't even know if it was an exact March one, but I'm assuming that's probably going to end over the next day or two.
Okay.
Because April's almost here.
My birthday is in April, if anyone cares.
We'll have a big celebration. We'll have
cake.
We'll have a cake and everything.
April 19th for those that want. I believe it's a Tuesday.
Cake and streamers.
Cake and streamers. Y'all, my birthday is on a recording day.
Oh.
Do you know
no days off. No days off. We don't take any days off.
Well, we did a couple of weeks ago, but Anyway, all right. So, survey in the description down below. Hit that bell. Ring the notification button.
Thumbs up.
Give us a huge thumbs up. All right.
Yep.
So, who are we sponsored by? Just Matt.
We're always sponsored by Online Cooking with Adam. Hopefully, we're going to get some new episodes coming out soon. Learn to cook new and exciting dishes each week in the comfort of your own home via Zoom with Adam. He's a celebrity chef that's been featured on Food Network's Chopped and Restaurant Express. He did a whole series of comfort food in February leading into the Super Bowl. Dave, I think you did a couple episodes.
I did one of them at least.
What was it? The chili one, right?
The chili one that had some of the best sopapilla cheesecake I've ever had, and maybe the best chili I've ever had. That's not Texas Southern chili.
Nice. Adam does private classes. If I remember correctly, if you're in the Orlando area, he might even come cook at your house.
I believe that was something that he said he would do.
Yeah, he's well-rounded.
He is. And he will ask you to show your food off if you're on Zoom.
Oh, here we go. There it goes.
When you do show your food off, show it the right way.
Yeah, it's don't be like Josh.
Don't be like Josh.
But anybody who's looking to get a hold of Adam, you can email him at adamgoldgell@gmail.com. Dave's going to throw up the email address. There it is. Or you want to throw up the website?
Of course I do.
There you go.
Right,
or
that one?
Yeah, we can go with that one because I can pronounce it. The chefdigitator.com.
Chef Digitigi.
We still got to work that. Or adamgoldgell.com.
There you go. That's the easiest one.
Anybody who's doesn't feel comfortable with cooking, and I can put myself in that category. Adam walks you step by step with great recipes to make you look like a superstar. You need to impress somebody. You're having a little bit of a dinner party. You want to impress the in-laws, something like that.
You want to impress that certain special someone.
Yep.
And you don't want to like order takeout and throw the takeout containers away. Yeah, that's cheating.
That's overrated now. Just go on to the website. If you want to actually go on to YouTube, I know he has some of the episodes from into COVID, so like into the 2021. So there's a lot of episodes out there. Take advantage of it. AdamGoldgell@gmail.com. Another one that we don't talk about a lot that we're technically sponsored by. No, we don't talk about Bruno. No.
Don't talk about Jada Smith?
Definitely not. Is JTR Media. We got to give Josh and Taylor a little love on this. JTR Media is Josh and Taylor's media business. Photo shoots, engagement photos, senior portraits. Oh, wow. What else? Weddings. I know they did a couple weddings recently.
I will.
They did work for you. They've done work for me. The quality of work that they put out there with the photography, I will say, look at that picture. Just take Dave out of it, and that's probably the perfect picture.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at Harper. I mean, Josh does a great job of everything, man. And what's really cool is he will spend a whole day with you and get the perfect shot. While I'm doing that, he did a whole video, like a whole 1.5-minute video of our time in Disney World. I'm going to try to find that real quick and play that for you guys, because it's words cannot express how good Josh did on this video.
Josh with his photography, he's got some skills, and I know some people, if they follow the WDW couple on Instagram today, I want to say Josh posted a picture of a new camera, might be doing some underwater stuff coming up. Really intrigued. Yeah. I was bored in the middle of class today, so I was sneaking around the websites a little bit.
You bored?
I'm always bored.
I know.
But jtrmedia.org if you want to see some of the photography and wedding collection stuff that they have, and reach out for a quote and see if it's something for you. I mean, they make great memories with a lot of the photos that they do, and I'm not just saying that because Josh is my friend, but he does do
it's incredible.
amazing work.
Yep.
No video, nothing. Do I have to kill my time?
I'm coming. Here it comes. Just have to pull it up. Give me a second.
I'm sorry, I didn't put that in the notes that we were going to go JTR Media.
No, you didn't. And if you had done that, I would have given it time, but This is how we do things on the fly around here. So.
Oh, wow. Hey, Michelle, thanks for showing up tonight.
Oh, did she finally show up tonight?
Yeah, I think she thinks it was last week.
Oh, well, that's not the right screen. Hold up just a second.
Struggling. First timer using a computer.
I know. Well, first time using this. So yes. So sue me. Okay, here we go. Chef Digigi.
Look at the quality of that right there. And when that video right there, there you guys are.
Yeah.
I mean, so people that are just listening to this isn't watching, you're seeing some of the rides at Walt Disney World with Dave and his family.
This is a video Josh took.
That's Josh's favorite ride.
Is it really?
No, that's an ongoing joke with Josh and myself. Bam. So anybody looking into something like that, as you guys can see, that is quality, awesome work. And like we said, we're not just saying that because we're friends with Josh.
That's incredible. Like, blew me away when I opened that video to watch it. Like it's amazing how much work he did for what I consider a short video. But honestly, man, that was a full day's work for him. And him and Taylor do an amazing job of editing to, just to get a little speck out. Funny story about that. Harper had just eaten some ice cream and got all down her Cinderella dress. Taylor was able to edit some of that out. So they do an amazing job.
But why would you want that edited out? That's Disney, though.
I know, but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
Here we go. I'm not friends with Josh, and I loved our video and pics. There you go. Not a paid sponsor, not a friend. There you go.
But jtrmedia.org, if you're looking for anybody's getting upcoming weddings, doesn't have to be in the Orlando area. They travel.
They do.
Engagement photos, like I said, senior portraits for your upcoming graduates, family photos like Dave. Reach out to them. They put out quality work.
They do. Man,
look at us. We knocked out 2 sponsors tonight.
I know, man. Hey, you want to take the Royal Caribbean one? Because we got a new video that I got to play in the middle of.
Oh, guys, if you were ever going to turn off right now, just give us 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
if you're ever going to turn off, you're going to appreciate this one. So the cruise that everybody has been waiting for, the group cruise, we are like about 108 days away. Yeah, I think we're almost to 100. We're almost to double digits. 7-night Alaskan cruise out of Seattle on July 15th, 2022. Leaving out of Seattle, Washington, with stops in Ketchikan, Skagway, Juneau, and Victoria, British Columbia. We're going to be doing all kinds of group excursions on your own with us as a group. We're going to do, Dave, I'm going to segue into that. Okay. We're going to do a bar crawl. We're going to do bumper cars. I'm really excited about bumper cars. The iFly. We're going to do a lot of activities as a group on the ship. You can join. You can do your own thing. Or you can start dancing like that guy. That is Josh.
And Taylor this time.
Wow, like the moves they put out. Like, I heard Dancing with the Stars was calling, but just couldn't afford it.
We got to play it again.
Look, that's actually a lot better moves than he had in the other video. So cheers to my man Josh for.
I also want to say, look at my man rocking the white suit too.
So on Norwegian, they have what they call whiteout parties.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody wears white. Like it's white from head to toe. So
I'm impressed.
So
I
if
wish Josh was here. I would have told him to his face how much I'm impressed.
But anybody who wants to see that in person and enjoy the Alaskan adventure with us, events at goldgellgetaways.com. I know it's getting closer. It like I'm excited, Dave. Like
Dude,
I know
am
last
too.
year when we were at this point, we were in the point of starting to lift and shift it and move stuff and trying to move these people here and just try to get it to a new date away from COVID. It's here. Like I hate to I hate to say that because we're still
Something might happen.
Yeah, yeah. Like you can't control everything. I get that. But like we're on that final stretch a little bit. Like that's how I see it.
Yeah. We possibly could be without masks even. It could happen.
Some people I want to see in masks.
Well, yes. Okay. So I'm going to say first off, we are not doctors. Do not listen to us for medical advice.
I played one on TV one time.
I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But I'm just ready for normalcy. And if I can go on a cruise and get on an airplane without stuff on my face, then besides this glorious beard, then so be it.
Right.
And that'd be awesome.
And Dave, like since we're talking Alaska a little bit, we can dive into this a little bit because we got all kinds of topics that we're going to hit tonight.
Yep.
What like excursions we've talked about. So Dave and I are actually doing the crab.
I actually looked this up the other night. Here,
I forget the crab.
It's crab bakes. All I know. We're going to eat a lot of crab.
So we pretty much go out and we go crabbing early in the morning. Then they take us to a lodge where it's pretty much all you can eat Dungeness crab, along with cheesecake and just pretty much fill your face with crab. I'm really
in Ketchikan.
Yes, I'm really excited about that one.
We're doing in Juneau. I think it's Juneau, day 4, whatever that is. Something called the Big Nugget.
Okay. Okay. So that's actually a good tour because that involves
that's
a salmon bake, gold mining. Does it involve dogs?
I don't think it involves dogs.
I think there are dogs at that place, but it's not like a full thing like that. But that's actually a good tour. So I'm doing something similar to that, the Liarsville tour, which Liarsville, I want to compare it to Plymouth Plantation. If anybody knows the Plymouth, Massachusetts, where the Pilgrims came from. A lot of people play characters up there. It is a salmon bake, which I'm crazy excited about. And it's gold mining. I'm excited to try some Alaskan beer. That's something that's on my radar a little bit.
Nice.
And from watching a lot of videos of Alaska and like these salmon bakes, somebody is a big like something like blueberry cake. It looks like a blueberry pound cake. I'm excited to try that. Everything I've seen, cheesecake, Alaska.
You know, Eric, all you gotta do is just come to Alaska and find out.
I thought he was banned. He wasn't allowed to come.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe he's not allowed
because he's allowed to go to. I think his family's going to Ireland, which we're not going to talk about this week. We're not going to talk about my trip.
Okay.
But anybody still looking to join us going to Alaska, it's going to be events at goldgellgetaways.com. Subject: Alaskan adventure.
Yep.
And and I hate to say it, time is running out. So you want to kind of jump on that sooner than later.
Yep. We also got our Japan trip. We're not going to really say much about that. Just know it's coming. Pam's not here for me to say, hey, Pam, I still need to email you that. March of 2023.
Yep.
At the end, we are going to go to Japan. If you would like to know more about that, goldgellgetaways.com. It'll be under the group trips or events at goldgellgetaways.com.
Yep. Dave, backtrack a little bit. We're going to hop back into Alaska a little bit. So a lot of people after the Alaskan adventure, I know a lot of people, like we've talked about, a lot of people staying in Seattle for a couple of days, doing a couple extra days of touring in there.
Yep.
Like we talked about, a lot of people I hear are going to Vegas.
Ooh.
Gonna lose some money. And then I know, like,
you never know.
I know myself, I know some other people, Dave, we're all going to be heading down to Disneyland to experience the parks. You notice I didn't say parks. Pox.
You said Pox.
It's Boston.
I will actually be staying in the Disneyland bubble. I just found out today that our wait list for DVC came through, and I'll be at the Grand Californian. So
I'll wave to you when I'm there on Sunday.
I'll wave to you from my room and then just walk down from the Grand Cal into DCA.
Don't worry, I'll probably be in before you.
Yeah, we'll see. You probably will, because I'll be sleeping in. Or might go to Napa Rose and,
But anybody looking to join those trips, events at goldgellgetaways.com. I know I'd mentioned Ireland last week. I have no new information on it due to the fact that I've been extremely busy with the high school baseball. But other than that, hopefully I'll have some more information soon. Rumors there's another group cruise possible announcement over the next month or two. I'm not
really.
I can't. That's all I said. Matt said too much. That's all I actually know.
Oh no, he said too much.
But I think we bust right into the news that everybody's excited about, Dave. It came out probably 2.5, 3 hours ago now.
Yep.
The Hoop-Dee-Doo review. Everybody was panicking because with the spirit of Aloha, is Hoop-Dee-Doo not coming back? Guess what?
It's coming back.
It's back.
We just found out Disney Parks officially announced it today, returning on June 23rd, and you can book it as soon as May 26th. You ready for a realization here?
I'm so excited.
I have never done it.
So anybody who wants to yell at Dave, that's complaints at goldgellgetaways.com and shame him.
Look, I mean, I'm always down for trying new stuff, but I'm all about staying in the parks and doing all the fun stuff around the parks and maybe the resort hopping. I've just never gotten over to Fort Wilderness much.
Right. I think, Dave, and I'm not trying to, I hate to say this, stereotype you a little bit from your location, but this fits you to a T.
Eric says he hadn't done it either. Good. I'm not the only one. And I was thinking that too, Matt. I'm not going to say because I'm truly not the typical Southern guy. I mean, yes, I drive a pickup truck, but I live in North Alabama, which is not known for, Alabama. This is the home of rocket scientists and everything here. But when it says you get to enjoy pork ribs, fried chicken, salad, beans, cornbread, and strawberry shortcake, that's a normal Sunday here.
Right.
So to me, while it is a cool thing for those that don't experience true Southern food, it's just a normal Sunday for me. So maybe that's why I've never gone and experienced it.
Could be. I think the part that comes along with it too, Dave, is we only got bits and pieces of information today, and obviously more information is going to come out over the next coming weeks. I think it's the stage show, the Wild West dancing show with singing, and it's very if you want to have an interactive dinner show, that's it.
If I want an interactive dinner show, I'm going to spend $5,000 and go stay at the Star Cruiser and have that kind of interactive. No,
but this is I find this more up my alley though. You know what I mean? Obviously the money's different. We're not even going to go down the Star Cruiser.
Much different.
Not even going to go down that path. But I didn't see it in the notes. But Hoop-Dee-Doo has always been, I want to say, unlimited Bud Light, Budweiser, and Yingling.
I think something like that.
And sangria.
See, that's and I think it's like $40, $50 a person.
It's all staggered on where your seats are adjacent to the stage, kind of like a concert. Closer is more expensive in situations like that.
And it's family style food.
It is. They come out with a metal bucket with your fried chicken and your ribs in it and your sides in it. It's an amazing performance show. I think you're going to see this. So reservations open up for this May 26th. for dining starts on June 23rd. I could
sell out.
I could see the sellout to the end of the year quickly, very quickly.
Yep.
I think this is going to be an extremely popular. Everybody wanted this to come back. Everybody was. I'll use the word nervous that this wasn't going to come back. Once they announced that Spirit of Aloha was not coming back, it started to go into people's minds a little bit that like, oh crap, like this might not come back either. And then speculation started to come out a couple weeks ago through some people that this was gone too.
Well, a certain website jumped the gun and said it was gone. They later had to retract it.
And now you know why.
Exactly. So Amanda says they leave June 21st. Hey, Amanda.
Add a couple days.
That sounds like a perfect time to add it. Michelle is saying that I need to just do it. Give it a chance. Open your mind. You will love it. Look, I will give it a chance because it does sound like something my daughters would love.
Like I can just picture your daughters like getting like a little washboard and playing the spoon.
They'll have a great time.
But like Amanda, I know you're watching right now. Do you want me to call Tyler up and make something happen? I'll call Tyler up. We'll talk Kabaddi, and I'll get him to get a couple extra days on that Disney trip for you.
Oh Lord, Kabaddi! I hadn't watched Kabaddi in a while.
It's because we're in the off season.
Oh, okay. Another thing we found out after we went off air last week.
Yeah, it was literally like a couple hours after.
Yeah, and
if you notice, Dave, a lot of the announcements that are first coming out, they're coming out through Disney parks on TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
So anybody who's on TikTok but doesn't use it a lot, but download Disney parks on TikTok.
Yep,
I think that's
okay. Now Eric and I are going to fight.
Oh man,
you do not defame the name of Country Bear Jamboree. That is probably one of the best shows in Disney World. You do not defame the name of Big Al and Country Bear Jamboree.
Yep. Eric just got a text message.
Oh Lord, Eric.
And it's not thumbs up.
Oh. All right, but so this game
let's start off with this one, Dave. There's been a lot of speculation about this too.
Yeah.
We thought it was gone, but everybody kept seeing the cars are still around.
And they, originally there was this rumor that you could buy, we'll say here, you could buy the minivans because a dealership in Tampa had them on the lot, and people thought that they were about to start selling them off. I actually had a friend of mine, and this is no lie. Friend of mine called the dealership just to ask a question. Say, hey, are these for sale? He said, no. We're just servicing them. And that's all he would say. This was last year. Only if you watch it with Matt. Matt's reactions was the best part.
I want to say, so like the whole joke behind this, like so everybody can kind of get caught up a little bit. Country Bears Jamboree is my must do every trip. Like I know a lot of people use it for naps. I use it because of the really bad humor of it.
It's great humor. What are you talking about?
No, bad. Like it's a little over some people's heads a little bit, and not very Disney-ish. But I get that. That's not everything has to be that way. And the infatuation that myself and Ryan of Nikki and Ryan have about this, we have our Big Al shirts that Ryan got us for GoldCon, and Ryan is awesome. He pretty much tried to talk to the attendant to have us go up top to meet Al.
What?
It didn't happen, but the attendant was just dumbfounded that anybody would even ask. So we had to take a weird selfie with us leaning back with the Big Al up top. It was crazy. So there's a picture of the three of us.
Country Bear Jamboree, heck yeah. Sabrina haven't done it since she was a teenager.
Well, she's only 21, so like 19. That's only 2 years ago.
That's true. Good point. Okay. Anyway.
So minivans
are coming back, man. I love it. And here's what I think. And once again, This isn't spooky speculations
Nope.
yet. I haven't got my hands down right. This side. Okay. Anyway, this isn't our spooky speculations, but this is the Dave speculation. If you notice, Disney has taken off all transportation on their website
Right.
from the airport. If I was a betting man, I would say that you would be able to rent a minivan or purchase a ride from the minivan from MCO to your resort soon.
Yeah, this like we talked about, like we had not going to say we had an idea, but it's just kind of like, why are the cars still there? Why are they still here?
Right, exactly.
Why are they? There's a whole bunch of them in the Epcot parking lot. Why are they there?
What's going on?
Now they came out with a TikTok.
Yeah, this is weird. Why TikTok?
From my understanding, Disney has gone that route because it has a lot more views in a short period of time. So they can put up those little snippets of a video that's 45 seconds, get their point across.
It takes longer to edit that than it does a tweet.
Don't worry, they probably have somebody that does that by himself.
That's true.
But the thing about it, Dave, is like they're saying Minivans returning this summer. And let's start off with, we don't have an exact date. This is all the information that's been given out to anybody right now this summer.
And if I'm Disney and I've said this summer means September to me, because that gives you all the way to the end of summer to get everything going. So, Kat says TikTok's where it's at. Popular videos spread fast. Michelle saying you non-country bearers are killing me, Smalls. We're getting a lot of never done country bear, hadn't done country bear. What is wrong with
Dave? We might have to put that as a poll on the Goldgell Getaways Facebook page. I'm interested, not like fired up. I'm interested on yay or nay for country bears.
I'm interested too.
We'll put up a poll on that over the next couple of days. I'm really intrigued by some answers.
Speaking of poll, and I'm going over here quickly. We said we would put it up we just did it on the Goldgell Getaways agent page. Remember a couple weeks ago where Josh and I got into a discussion about which way is the correct way to go Epcot?
Oh yeah, what was the final vote on that?
That's what I'm getting to here. Give me a second. Got to search all of my posts here. 34 votes for clockwise starting in Mexico and 11 for counterclockwise starting in Canada. So 34 are correct, 11 are incorrect.
I like our little polls. We got.
Let's see.
What did you say?
On the 50th, able to ride more than expected. Yep. And she was correct. 34. I remembered it from when I was talking about the country bears, but yes, number 34. Yeah, 34. And you did it earlier this year. That's awesome.
It's such a fun thing. And then let's obviously with the minivans, we'll have more information as we get. Once we get it, we pass it out to you guys. Yep. We'll have it in the first available podcast, but be on the lookout for that. And just remember, your Goldgell Getaways agent can book your minivan to and from the airport. And minivans are associated with Lyft.
Yep. And that way, if you've sat and waited for 30 minutes for a bus at Magic Kingdom and you just can't wait anymore, Lyft. It's where it's at. I think it's up to 2 car seats as well.
Let's also say this: we don't know how it's coming back. So there might be some changes. There might be some regulations that come into play. So all we know is minivans are coming back this summer. And when we get more information, we'll share that out with everybody that follows.
Yep. All right. So now let's get into the speculation station.
Ooh, so the main topic for tonight is that you can see over young David's head is that way. They have announced the dates Halloween Horror Nights 31, and tickets are currently on sale.
Yes, sir.
We didn't actually look into the pricing of tickets before we went live, but I'm assuming they're probably going to be pretty close to the same as they've always been. Weekends are more expensive than weekdays.
The cool thing about this year, they end on Halloween. Actually,
ooh, that who knows? That might even be already sold out.
I would almost be willing to bet that it is.
And the thing about it is the Express Pass. The Express Pass is pretty much. Jeff, Jeff? Does that? Hold on a sec. Pull up Jeff for a minute. Mr. Jeff D. Kelsey.
Gotta get back to it. I'm on another screen. Oh no. There you go. Manders, I got some info for you.
So I'm glad he busted out the last name. So that means it's serious. Jeff, text me if it's something good I can share.
Do we know? Wait, do we know?
I know Jeff personally. Jeff is a DVC member who lives up. So my best friend growing up is married to his sister. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are
an HHN insider?
No, but I think it might have something to do with the minivans.
Okay. Well,
but back to the fun stuff.
Yeah, it's all fun. All right. So the speculation station, you ready for this?
Hold on a sec. Let me pull up my map so I can tell you which ones scare me the most. Good to go.
So are we talking about last year? Or are we going to talk about what?
We can go right into this year.
All right. So here we go with this year. I'm going to share the screen here. And here is your speculation for what could be at Halloween Horror Nights this year. I'll zoom in a little bit.
Also, remember, these are speculations that are out. This isn't anything set in stone. This can change. It always changes. But this is just a fun way for us to kind of get our, I know it's we're talking Halloween, so we're talking September, and it's not even April Fool's Day yet.
Yeah, well, but this is something that they are pretty
this is their bread and butter right there. These
guys are pretty close every year when they do this. All right, so we got starting off at A, which is right here in the sound stage behind Rip Ride.
Yep. What's that?
The Mummy versus the Wolfman. I love this because they are playing off of the old original B-list horror stuff.
Yeah, I like that too. I want to say that's where the Bride of Frankenstein was last year. So it's kind of got that old, right. Obviously, if everybody's looking at this map, is when you walk through the gates of Universal Studios on your left-hand side, that's pretty much your first house.
Yep. So if anyone remembers, I know from 29, that is where the Stranger Things house was. So just bear with me. A was Stranger Things. B was Ghostbusters. C is the one that a couple years ago was Poltergeist. D is the one with the really long hallway. Last year was Tooth Fairy. That's just for bearing here.
So I like that. That's the like you said, an old retro Halloween, the Mummy,
yeah,
like an OG,
yep.
The Wolfman OG, that's a great way to start your horror night adventure right there.
And then here's a new one, a original Seaside Village. To me, that could pull in a mermaid, a whale. That could be, you walk in and you can smell the sea. Lately, I've gotten where I like their originals more than I like the IP houses.
Right.
Just because you see where they flex their muscle the most.
Right.
Coming up with all these.
I like that too. But I like seeing what they come up with on stuff that's we're familiar with, your Mummy, your Wolfman, Evil Dead. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff like that. Just Halloween stuff like that. Just looking at that, going back to 2021, your Bride of Frankenstein, your Texas Chainsaw Massacre, your big IPs that like you want to see how they incorporate those characters into Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And like I was really like, and we talked about it off air. Halloween Horror Nights is not my thing. I'm not running to buy tickets. It's just not my it's not my thing. But I'll be straight out honest. I was real happy I finally went to HHN 30. I had a great time. And
pizza
just
fries. You gotta have pizza fries.
The thing about it is we were so the day we went, the weather was awful.
Right.
Like it was really bad. Like it was raining. We like had to hide at some points. But like how immersed the houses are.
Oh, it's awesome.
Like people would get mad at me behind me because I'd stop and I'd just be looking everywhere. Not looking to be scared, but just like every detail in each house.
I mean, you're literally walking through a movie.
Right. All right. Exactly.
Yeah. Real quick, Cassandra helped us out here. Starting price for single night is $73.99. Halloween Horror Nights Behind the Scenes, Unmasking the Horror Tour, $79.99 starting. The RIP tours are $249.99 starting at, and that is on Universal's website. That's awesome. $249.99 for an RIP tour. That's not bad.
And remember, your Goldgell Getaways agent can book those for you as well.
Yes, we can. Eric said we had to wait 40 minutes for one house
because
someone got sick.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Eric was with us. I'm sorry about that, Eric. Maybe it's because he was too busy holding my hand and dragging me in the houses. So it was actually the first house when we were going to go in. We were going into Bride of Frankenstein, and someone got sick in there.
Oh gosh!
Have a feel. Like get sick in somewhere else, like where it's kind of like a little bit to your stomach. I think someone just had a few too many cocktails.
Yeah, probably. Josh can attest to this. I did Horror Nights 20, actually it was 28 or 29. I can't remember. But did that with him. Me and my buddy Adam went with him one night. And it was they had Phantom of the Opera was one of the.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
And you know, it was the old horror Phantom of the Opera, not the musical. And he gets up there, the Phantom jumps right in my face, and I start singing the musical to him. And you can almost tell this character was trying not to laugh when I jumped in his face and started doing that. So, you know, for all these people, and I get it. Michelle says, I prefer no panic attacks with my Halloween. You know, everyone's saying that they don't like this. I get it. It's Halloween is not for Halloween Horror Nights is not for everybody.
Michelle, I think you would be like, I'm a scaredy cat. Like I'm like straight up. That's out of my comfort zone. I think you would be okay. I think you would be in the same boat as me, where you would be just immersed in the storytelling of the houses.
Yep.
That like things are going to jump out at you. Guess what? They jump out at you. You get scared. It's expected. It's not the end of the world.
To be honest, go with somebody like
go with a group. Go with a group.
Yeah, go in a group. You can kind of get in the middle of the group, and you can see where the scares are coming from. So you can brace yourself. I mean, I used to be a scaredy cat, but now these things, I laugh at these things. They're fun. But let's get back to it. Fear Street, that doesn't have the original house under it, so that has to be something. Is that a video? No,
I'm sorry.
Evil Dead's the video game.
Evil Dead's a video game.
Yeah. What is Fear Street? Wait, Eric asked me what song did I sing? I sang Music of the Night.
Fear Street, like I don't. Is that an original? Like I'm not familiar with that.
I don't either. I'm googling it right now. Fear Street.
It's an old school teenage horror books. Does it look like?
Yeah.
Oh, it's R.L. Stine.
Oh yes, please.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to be very immersive and creative right there.
That would be awesome. Heck yeah. That would make my evening there.
And it looks like they just came out with some movies on Netflix.
So that's why they did it.
Yeah, makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right next to it, the newest Jordan Peele movie, The Last of Us. No, thank you. If you
Like, no,
haven't seen,
thank you. No, thank you. You're scared, and no, thank you. You think it's just
yeah,
going to be just bad.
no, thank you. I would never do that. I would be scared out of my mind. There are some that I cannot do. Actually, no, that is not a Jordan Peele. That's a video game. Again, I'm wrong. It is also a new movie
Right.
With the Mandalorian himself is in the movie. So
I mean,
okay,
that's going to be awesome. Like,
that could be cool.
it's in the thing.
I'm okay with. So if they're going to bring in these video games, that's cool. If that's that kind of seems like the theme here. Now that I'm looking at it,
Maybe that's the theme of the year.
it's the Curse of Pandora's Box is a old movie I'm seeing here.
And what house number is that? I it's very small here. Oh, so that's E. E's okay all the way down.
So E is so you're looking at E, F, and G,
or down in that back corner.
Yeah, and those are your tent houses.
Yeah.
And then H and I are tent houses as well. H and actually, yeah, H and I are tent houses too. And this is just me. Your sound stages are where you're going to get your better houses,
right? Because they're. I want to say one of the tent houses that we went into last year was what was it? The Realm of the Pumpkin or Pumpkin House or something. That theming was amazing, and I want to say that was one of the tents.
Yeah. So there are some tent houses or tent.
I want to say that was E. On just thinking off the top of my head, I want to say that might have been E.
E is right between the Fear Factor stage and Men in Black. If you've done it for the last couple of years before 30, E is where the Bloomhouse scare Halloween Horror Nights houses usually are. So
yeah, I can't. I'm trying to go off the top of my head of because the weather was so bad. Like we duck and dodge how bad the rain was. We didn't stop for pizza fries because it was just the weather was just so.
You missed the best part of HHN then.
No, I didn't. I told you what my favorite part was.
It should be pizza fries.
The interaction between Jack and Marianne, the conversation they had straight out in line.
Yeah, I could see that.
Was priceless.
Yeah. All right, so the next house down is in J, and this is a new house location because they used to have a house in the old Shrek building. Shrek is gone, and so this J, it looks like it is where Fast and Furious is.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. That's a new place for a house. But that is The Weeknd. I've Googled this, and is it really?
Yeah. We'll just leave it. We'll just skip over it. Yeah.
The singer, The Weeknd.
You consider him a singer? Okay.
The artist, The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Okay. Halloween again.
Oh.
It feels like we've done this already. Now, is this the Rob Zombie Halloween?
It doesn't say that, but I think that would be ideal. All my metalheads out there, like Rob Zombie's going on tour right now, all summer, right up into the fall. So that could be like a great lead up into the house.
It'd be great. So we got that.
Eric confirmed that the pumpkin realm was a tent E.
Okay, makes sense. We've got House H, The Evil Dead. This looks cool. I mean, and it goes with if we're going all on video games, I could totally be into this.
Right.
This is where you've got, you to get to this, you have to get through a roaming horde of clowns with their chainsaws. I could see there being a lot of chainsaws in the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
So, Sabrina says, "Bring on one by Rob Zombie and do a Living Dead Girl."
I think that would be, honestly, if that happens, Sabrina, like I would probably start like some sort of mosh pit, like in the middle of like the house of like if the music going off, like in Rob Zombie, if like anybody doesn't know, he's originally from the Boston area.
I did not know that.
Before he started White Zombie, and then obviously went out to California and became famous with the horror movies and his solo music career. Yeah, he's a Boston guy. I would probably go bonker. Like I would be busting out air drums and not even worry about things that are coming to me. Busting out the air drums and spinning the fake no sticks. Like that's my problem. Like in some of these things, like I get more into like the music behind it than anything.
Yeah, Yeah. I mean, you can easily do that. All right, the last two we got here are originals. Underground creatures. Now, is this like sewer rats or sewer alligators or?
I don't know. This freaks me out a little bit because like, are you gonna have things like rummaging around your feet, and then you got like the rat man coming out from like a spot like there's a lot of things that can go through.
You can do a lot with this. Like if you did this right, you could actually walk into this house on a stage. And you can have
below
the characters be below you and like reach up and grab you, or they can't grab you. Reach up and like brush by you or something like that. That would be cool. So, and then the last one, El Chupacabra.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay, well, it's. I think it's an old.
It's an original, so it's
going to be cool. Let's see. Are we googling it? El Chupacabra. What is El Chupacabra? It was let's see. It's a legendary creature.
Oh my goodness.
Why don't you share that picture there with Matt?
Hold a second. Like I don't even know if you can see. Hold a second. Where's my? It kind of looks like a little like Eric.
Amanda says, nope.
Yeah, that intrigues me, but also no. I think I don't even know what to say. Like I'm always intrigued by the creativity of these houses and the ideas of them. Personally, I don't think I'm going to come I don't think it's for me this year.
I don't know.
I also don't think it's not going to fit into my time schedule that I'm going to be down in the Universal area.
I'm going to be down there, but I'll be with my family, and I know my girls and Amanda won't do it.
No, I think you girls are a little too young to even.
They
blink
definitely
at
are.
it.
They definitely are. I might have to say, hey, why don't y'all go to Not So Scary, and me and Adam, my buddy, will go to this. So I could shell out a lot of money.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Yeah. Oh, your heater's kicking
yeah,
on.
That's the weird thing in Massachusetts right now. So, like tomorrow, it's going to be 60. We had snow yesterday. It's a mess. Yeah. And we open our high school season a week from tomorrow. Yeah. Now you know why I'm so stressed during the day.
I understand
when you talk to me.
I understand. So scare zones. We don't have any scare zones announced yet. We waited very, very late in the season to get them announced.
Right.
If I was a betting man, I'd say as you walk in, you'll have your main character scare zone. Off in the Simpsons land, you'll have your roaming horde of clowns like you have in the past. I don't even know how to speculate at the other three.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like I keep mentioning it due to the weather. I didn't get much of the scare zones, but when we were leaving, Josh kind of set me up as we were walking down one of them. I don't know, and I'll be honest, it was also probably 2:00 in the morning.
Oh gosh.
And I'm looking forward, I'm straight, no issue. I have no idea how I didn't see this guy coming at me with a chainsaw. No idea.
You kidding me? You got
straight up, not even he was hiding behind anybody. He was walking straight at me. That's the part I think I'm mad about is
that's awesome.
But I got jump scared. I'm going to admit it. It is what it is. Trust me, I'm not the only one. So no one can ever say they never got jump scared. But I think I'm more mad to the point where it's he didn't jump out from behind something or hid behind something. He walked straight up at me, in a straight line, right at me. And I just was oblivious to what was going on.
Oh my God.
We made eye contact and he just kept walking at me. It was bonkers. I'm sure he the scare actor was probably just is this guy gonna move out of the way? Nah, I'm just all right, let's go at him with a chainsaw. He deserves it.
This guy just an idiot.
Yep, yeah, it was.
So we've given our fair share of Halloween Horror Nights. How about have we had any speculation for Mickey's Not So Scary?
We got nothing on that yet because we don't know. Hopefully, the idea is hopefully they go back to the old way.
Yeah,
the old party style. Which speculation coming from just Matt, I think they're going to go back to normal.
I think so too.
I think they're going to go back to normal, and I think you're going to see an announcement over the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks, maybe a little bit more
of normalcy at Disney, or
of the Not So Scary. I think we're not far off about it because usually you're going to get your HHN stuff, and then you'll get your Halloween stuff at Disney. I know everybody wants it back to normal. I get that. Amanda says, please go back. Going to, but I didn't hate it last year. I hated the price of it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, you had to treat it like an after hours event more you treat it than a Halloween party. That's the way I looked at it.
Right.
So I was too busy crushing sodas and in the sodas and ice creams and popcorn and to make it worth my while.
Right, and getting all the candy.
Right.
Because let's be honest, the candy is where it's at. Here we go here. Sabria says, I saw somewhere that someone talked to a cast member and they said the cast member said it was coming back, but of course can't always believe it. And then Amanda said the Snickers brownies made it worth it.
Yes. The Snickers brownie. I know, Dave, you didn't. So all the Halloween stuff fell on GoldCon 2021 last year. I can't even tell you how many Snickers peanut butter brownies I traded with people. You would have thought I was. You would have thought I was 10. I may act like I'm 10 a lot of times, but I'm in our group chat. Hey, anybody got any peanut butter? I'll give you Skittles. We're all gonna meet at Splitsville later. Hey, bring the peanut. And we're trading. It's like baseball cards.
So let me ask you this: Halloween Horror Nights and the not Halloween Horror Nights, Mickey's Not So Scary, and their Christmas party is usually known for their rare characters.
Oh, I was just thinking this too.
Lately, there have been rare.
That brought so many memories when I saw that. Oh, the Dumbo character. Oh,
look, Matt, I'll be honest.
That brought so many memories.
This is the stuff of nightmares for me. I mean, why? What? How is that Dumbo?
Oh, so hold on. I'm trying to.
Huh?
Hold on a second, because I'm trying to find something so I can get it.
Okay.
Get the exact title so you don't. So if you like, if anybody was familiar with the Disney Channel back in the 80s,
Right.
there was a show called Dumbo's Circus.
Okay.
Which is pretty much that character.
Okay.
So like
I can
you're
see
not far off, but I think that's what makes it nostalgic of like for me when I see that. It's like I remember like the 80s. Hey, cool kids just got cable.
Yeah.
The Disney Channel. And that here, what's Ani Beth have to say? Pull up Ani Beth's chat. Like the world travel.
Tons of those brownies because we went through those line 4 times at the end of the night.
Beth, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. We went through 6. So that's where I get like when I see that like just went back into my head. I'm like, man, I remember Dumbo Circus. It was a short-lived show on Disney Channel when Disney Channel just started in 1985 and 86. So I was literally 6 and 7 years old, and I remember that.
Yeah, but to me, it's when the little thing winks at you, and then when he does his little trunk, like I'm like, what is this?
Okay, Dave, what I want you to do before next week's episode, go onto YouTube and type in Dumbo Circus and watch an episode.
Okay,
and everything will kind of fall into place a little bit. You'll be like, okay.
Then I will probably remember it when I see it like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I've said here on the show before how Dumbo is my family's thing. I mean, my daughter at one of the first things she could ever do was go and hug a Dumbo plushie at whatchamacallit, at one of the stores. And so I could imagine me saying, oh, let's go meet Dumbo. And then she turns the corner and she sees that. And then there goes all of our love for Dumbo.
Right.
Sabrina says, reminds me of the drunk hippo on Small World.
We don't talk about him like that.
I mean, she's not wrong. Hey, before we close this off, has your buddy texted you?
Yeah, I cannot. Like he actually posted in the chat. You'll see that he loved the way Disney's Halloween party was last year, due to the fact that it was a party like that. Nothing that I'll be honest, nothing that we didn't already know. It's stuff that we don't share because it's obviously DVC related.
Got it. Well, you and I will talk later since I am a DVC member.
It's everything. It's everything you know.
Okay,
nothing's changed.
Okay, well, as long as we don't talk about Bruno or Jada Smith. Keep my wife's name out your. Anyway, all right, all right, Matt. Well, there you go. We
got one more thing we got to take care of.
What's that?
We got to do the spin the wheel, make the deal. Oh no, that was WCW wrestling back in the 90s.
Yes, it was.
So
spin the wheel,
so this is the list of
deal.
People from everybody that did the survey that is not a Goldgell Getaways agent, because some agents didn't pay attention to the rules. Shame on you for not listening. I'm not going to say Eric, but Eric, because I have to take his name off the list.
But Eric.
So we're going to spin this wheel. It's got 100 and something names on it. We're going to reach out to that winner, and they're going to get a gift card. Either myself or Josh will reach out to the winner over the next couple of days.
Give me a second. Now I've all of a sudden lost my wheel.
And these are only email addresses. We actually don't know names coming off of the email addresses.
Yeah. All right. So their names. Are you kidding me?
Did you lose it?
I lost it, but it won't take me long to get it back. So
got you.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So as Dave's trying to find this, make sure to like us on Goldgell Getaways YouTube channel. Make sure to like us on TikTok. You know what I mean? We're still trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber. Instagram. We have the public Goldgell Getaways Facebook page now. And if you go to the Goldgell Getaways Facebook page, you're going to notice that we have some sub channels off that too. Royal Caribbean Getaways, Disney Cruise Line Getaways, Norwegian Cruise Line Getaways, all-inclusive getaways that are sub channels off of the Goldgell Getaways Facebook page, which is going to have information on those specific destinations. Do you got it yet, my man?
I got it. Thank you for vamping for me there for a second.
You.
Eric says, in my defense, I filled it out before I was told not to. So I feel like that's not an excuse.
No excuses. Play like a champion. So there's a lot of names on there, as you can see. Spin that wheel.
Let's see. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, only the computer knows. Who we got?
So it's Roscoe J39@gmail.com. We're going to reach out to you. Dave, can you do me a favor? Just write that down or take a photo of it.
I am writing it down.
You are the best. Roscoe, we will reach out to you over the next 48 hours to talk to you about the gift card that you just won from Mr. Josh Rippey.
Not me.
Not me either.
Josh is making the big bucks, not me. So, all right. Well, there you go, Matt. I think we've done it all.
Yep. Like I said, like and subscribe to the Goldgell Getaways YouTube channel. Still trying to get that number up. Share. You know what I mean?
Please
we love doing the podcast each week. We're trying to be more consistent with it. Put out a lot of good information. We like to have a lot of fun with it. The more you guys share, the more subscribers we get, the more information we can put out to you guys. Other than that, we are back next week. Rumor is Josh will be here. I've heard he actually has a topic for us that he's not going to tell us about until later on this week.
I don't know if I like that, though. I don't like fly by the seat of my pants, Josh.
He better give it to me like Friday, because Saturday and Sunday, do not disturb. It's WrestleMania weekend. Leave me alone.
You know, I don't like fly by the seat of my pants, Josh. You know what kind of Josh I like?
That dance moves right there.
Dancing Josh.
Dancing Josh. Maybe we can we're going to talk about those dance moves. Did he go to dance school? Like what? Like wait, like he might have taken dance when he was younger, but he is back next week. He has promised us. He used the P word. He promised us he'll be back next week. And once again, thanks for tuning in. And now we're off to plan your next vacation. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, guys.